Hey, what's up, man? What are you doing?
Oh man, just playing this game, dude.
Oh, is the cool fight play going?
Yeah, man. Here, we play together.
Let
Let me just back out of this real quick. But oh man, I forgot before I back out, we gotta watch this
What's up with the
ad.
screen?
It's this new thing they're doing. We gotta watch this
Do
ad.
you suffer from greediness? Do you have tons of money, but it's never enough? Do you have $1 million mansion, maybe a couple cars and a boat, but this year you want to own a yacht? Well, step on down to Ad Town, where we will charge gamers $60. Actually, scratch that. Make it $70 for a video game that will now run targeted ads during playtime. Yes, that's right. We aim to completely annoy and piss off our consumer base in order to put more money in your pocket. If you're a developer and this sounds right up your alley, then call 1-800-ANNOY-GAMERS. That's right. That's 1-800-ANNOY-GAMERS today.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
I'm not even interested.
I'll see you
Yeah.
next time, man.
I'm not even interested in playing anymore after watching all these stupid ads. It's ridiculous, dude. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 40 of the Side Project Podcast. And that's exactly what's going to be happening in our future. The Daily Rage, another podcast, another group of people, another Instagram. You can follow them at The Daily Rage Quit on Instagram. They brought this to my attention. They hit me up and they were talking to me about gamers, developers, ads. They're gonna be marketing in our games now, dude.
My shirts keep getting small.
All I know is we look on point today, dude. Is this a game podcast or is this a modeling podcast?
I thought it was a fashion ad podcast where we're gonna do ads for my OnlyToes account.
Excuse me if you guys hear me. I'm eating a mint. Gotta make sure my breath is fresh. Hey, what was that? Remember back in the day? Was it Mentos, right? Mentos, the fresh maker or something like that. Was that what it was?
Whoosh, and it sounds like ice
Yeah,
pressure.
yeah, something like that.
But shout out to Daily Rage Quit. They hit us up.
And they were talking to us about what we think about if we heard about developers and agencies and et cetera, putting ads in video games. Now, like, ads are already in mobile games.
Yeah.
Ads are already in social games such as like Crapbook. I mean, Facebook. I always get those two confused. And like things like that. If you ever played anything like that, you'll be playing a game and then like in between rounds or whatever you want to call it, or in between levels or whatever you may be doing, 15 to 30 second ad pops up, right?
Yeah,
And you got to wait for
I
it.
actually used to play this mobile game, dude. It was kind of like a Call of Duty, but it's not. Like a little sniper game.
Yeah.
And in order to get certain like coins and stuff like that to level up weapons and all that,
Yeah.
it'd be like, watch this short 50-second ad,
Yeah,
and we'll give
exactly.
you X amount of coins.
Yeah.
So they were already kind of, but that was just in games that I wasn't paying for, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And then they'll tell you like if you want to get rid of the ads, pay
Upgrade
this
to the
amount.
premium
Yeah,
amount,
exactly.
yeah.
Or even sometimes you'll just
Spotify does it too. It's not just games.
Yeah. But since we're and then sometimes you'll see like you'll be playing these mobile games or whatever it may be, and then like an ad will pop up like in the below or whatever. So now they're talking about bringing that to console games. I don't know if it's going to happen on PC games right now. The ad that we're I'm going to read from is from the Wall Street Journal, and it specifically says console games. So I don't know. I'm assuming though if it's in a game,
PlayStation, Xbox.
yeah, it's probably going to end up coming to PC though as well, because
Eventually.
it's in the actual game is what I would assume.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how it's going, but apparently this is already happening. So this is from the Wall Street Journal. I'm going to read it, all right? It goes, I quote, marketers are putting TV ads in video games played on consoles, an experiment in trying to reach younger audiences who are watching ever less traditional TV. And it goes on to say, in May, for instance, the Turner unit of AT&T's Warner Media ran 3 ad tests within UFC 3, a fighting game from EA, Electronic Arts. The ads promoted Turner's properties, its animated series Rick and Morty, the sci-fi show Snowpiercer, and The Match, a celebrity golf tournament played by Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson, Tom Brady, and Peyton Manning. Ridiculous.
Okay.
Absolutely ridiculous. They also put Experian ads in UFC, which is a credit company for those that don't know, which also sidebar. It's like, it's not only, okay, like they're putting Experian ads in it. It's not only like a certain age group of people that play games. I mean, even kids play these games. The hell are you targeting kids for like credit scores for? You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, you know what? Educating
you
them early
start
on
them
would
young.
be nice. Yeah, that's, work that out. 'Cause
we've
they
yet
gotta
to
have money
see-
to put ads in future games and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
There's
and
always that.
like I said, we've yet to see these ads these kind of ads running in widespread on consoles and PC or whatever, but apparently it's
There's a lot of
starting.
big companies, right?
Yeah, dude. I mean, and what they're saying is, there's going to be like a reward system on top of this. So it'll be like 15 to 30-second ads, and they're claiming though that these ads will be optional, which doesn't matter to me. It's still stupid in my opinion.
Yeah.
You don't have to watch these ads, but if you do watch these ads, you'll receive in-game benefits.
Oh, nice. So then again, we're gonna have like limited edition stuff.
Yeah,
Just because
it's it's almost like another form of microtransactions in a way.
Like foot fungus or something like that.
Exactly, dude.
I mean, at least it would make more sense to make them game related ads. I guess like covering some kind of con that's gonna open up or something related to like a game that that either you're maybe not currently playing, but something that's not as big that needs more push. Yeah. That I would sort of understand. Maybe not inside our gameplay though, because then like where I have an issue is like, for example, and a lot of people know, obviously we're very big on Call of Duty.
Yeah.
If I'm
it's
sniping somebody. And I'm like 300 meters out, and I'm like,
I know what you're gonna say.
I'm pretending there's wind velocity that's affecting the way my bullet's gonna hit, and I'm pretending like this is wanted, and I'm gonna curve the bullet and hit him in his anus.
I'll be the enemy. I'm like,
so like I'm pretending
money.
all that,
I don't
and
see
then
you.
right as I'm about to take my shot,
oh no, a bullet!
Oh no, wait, ad.
Yeah, and then the guy's like, just
you know
frozen in place.
So it's gonna affect gameplay, or are they gonna say, okay, warning, ad coming up, and it's gonna be like a little timer that's gonna.
No,
but
I don't.
Still,
it's not gonna. It's not gonna interrupt gameplay. I think it's gonna be just like mobile ads and social gaming platform ads, whatever. Where it's like in between rounds,
but
before you start a game, after the game ends.
So you mean during like the load up screens? And stuff like that.
Exactly.
Again,
exactly.
Still, I don't.
You can opt out. I don't agree with this at all. I think this is stupid. This is fucking retarded, dude. I understand what they're doing
business wise.
Because
again,
it's not cool, dude.
And I noticed you did that a lot. Last episode, it's like where you were trying to be more understanding of the business aspect of it, right?
Look at where they're coming from. I'm not saying they're right.
Here's the
just
the
looking
issue.
at where they're coming from.
Here's the issue with that. If I'm paying $60 for sorry.
Yeah.
Like $1,000 for a game. And like giving my left nut probably a couple arms.
I gotta give blood in order to get the expansion that's coming out or the add-on or the DLC.
If I'm already paying so much for a game, I want to focus on that game. I want to learn about that storyline. I want to learn about the characters. Maybe it's a game I'm continuing. Maybe it's something new that I'm starting. But I sure as fuck do not want to see no Experian ads. I don't want to see any ads about like buying a Maserati that I can't afford because come on now. No. Like let's stop playing, dude. Stop interrupting our games.
Yeah. This is
I
far.
don't agree with it, dude. I think it's so stupid and it's gonna turn a lot of people off of games. Dude.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of ridiculous shit happening in the world as a whole. I mean, these last couple years, and especially this year, has just been retarded. Absolutely stupid and just outrageous for so many different things, including gaming.
Somebody made a comment about that and was just like, I think it was might have been on Twitter. I'm rarely on Twitter, but was like every month is a new level in Jumanji. So it's like every time a new month starts, it's like welcome to a new level. Boom.
Yeah, dude, seriously, that's pretty much the way we're living.
At end of 12, it's not like a nuke that drops.
And in gaming, it's like, I mean, we're gonna talk about it a little bit later, but it's like these next gen consoles not really looking like next gen consoles right now. Maybe spend more time on them before putting them out because it doesn't look like there's anything amazing. And I'm just talking about it briefly because we're gonna get into it a little bit more later. But and then now like $60 for games has been a thing for quite a while now, and now they want to change it to $70, which we spoke about before. And then your $70 for the base game then becomes for collector's editions or anything, you're probably looking at 100, starting at 100 because you figure. Probably. I mean, because you figure. Okay, $60 right now for a base game. Again, we talked about this before, so I won't drag it on. But $60 for like a base game, and then right now where we're looking at things, sometimes a limited edition, a special edition, or whatever will start at 80 and above, right?
Yeah.
So if you're looking at $70 for a base game, then if we're going by just the regular, keeping it like in order with the math and everything, it would technically be starting at $90 for a limited edition or a special edition. But $90 is like a weird number. Yeah. I personally see them just bumping that up to 100.
Yeah, and you know what sucks too though? Like I remember back in the ancient times and stuff like that, where we like have to play, on a small little screen. But I remember when like a battle pass was one battle pass and that was it. There was nothing else that was gonna upgrade in the game. There was no other patches that were gonna happen in the game, and that was it. So then that extra $20-$30 that you spent was okay. It wasn't as bad. Now they're doing like different tiers to those collector's editions and battle passes.
And it's
$80
for this one. Yep.
Oh, but $100
for this one, and then $120, and then further and further.
And it's all again. It's to I guess stretch it out and get more money out of the situation. Maybe from their standpoint, they're not seeing as much.
Well, I believe it was the CEO. We spoke about it before, I think a long time ago. I don't remember. Actually, I don't know if we ever spoke about it on the podcast, but I know we spoke about it amongst ourselves. I believe it was the CEO of Sony who said that the games industry doesn't make enough.
Oh, we didn't. We talked about bringing it up, but then we just
I don't recall if we ever did or not. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not technically in the games industry. I'm not developing, but I don't believe that at all. The gaming industry is one of the biggest and most profitable industries in the world right now.
Yeah.
So
especially during this time where a lot of us are sitting there and playing games, and that's like another point that I want to bring up.
During this time right now.
My escape from like everything that's going on or whatever you want to call it, just like a day-to-day basis, even if it wasn't a crazy time, is going home, sitting down, playing a video game, or maybe sitting down watching Netflix or something, whatever the case may be. I don't want to be interrupted with ads.
Dude.
Like, I don't know.
Can you imagine, like, you're playing a game, then all of a sudden it's like, Viagra! You know what I mean? Like,
And then, hey, but you know what, though? What cracks me up about, like, these, like a Viagra. Right? Hey, swollen hard for 4 or 5 rounds minimum.
Do you like to play games with a rock hard cock? So do
but
we!
Keep in mind that you can lose your left testicle if, with side effects.
And you go blind in your right eye.
But you'll be raging hard
from your left nostril. But at least you'll be rock hard while playing Call of Duty. Like,
you know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, man. I'm kind of done with it. Do we know any of maybe some of the big companies that are going to be implementing this?
EA has started it with the UFC, as we reported from the Wall Street Journal. I personally haven't played that game, so I haven't seen this. I can't recall. I believe I heard some rumblings here and there about this.
Not rumbling
in the past,
in your stomach, right?
Rumbling like, because you're hungry right now, right? What are you gonna eat? Are you going home, or are you gonna stop and grab something?
I don't know. I haven't called her in a while.
What?
I'm sorry.
I haven't talked to her in a while. I don't know if she feels like, grabbing food today. You know what I'm saying?
But no, I don't know. I've been craving pizza, but I
had pizza last night. But you know what? Hold on. Blaze Pizza, okay?
Get it together.
You guys got to get it together. Last few times I've been there, no.
Been shit.
No bueno. None. It's been bad. But also, it's like with the world that we live in, where you can't like eat things, you either got to eat it in your car, or if they have outside seating, then you can eat outside, or you bring it home. And it's not that far from my house, but it's still that like
takes away from the freshness and the
crispiness. Dude, because like they cook it, they do it there, and then they put it in the box, and then you got to drive it home. And while it's in the box, it's like steaming. It's like a steaming effect. So it gets soggy. It changes the consistency and the texture, and then you get home and you're like, "What the fuck is this slab of ass?" But anyway,
well, I'd be stoked to get home to
a slab of ass. Yeah. A slab of an ass. A slab of an ass.
But so like you were saying, rumblings.
I thought I
rumblings
heard.
And rumors.
I swear I thought I may have heard something about this, but then it kind of just went away. But I could be wrong. I don't know. But either way,
right?
So we know that EA is doing this. It's confirmed that Activision Blizzard are on board with this, which Activision Call of Duty, so you know that's happening.
Yeah, that's future Call of Duty. That was going to be my point.
Which it's already happening in the Call. Have you ever played? I never played it, but I've seen it. The Call of Duty mobile game.
No,
I never played it. But apparently the Call of Duty mobile game already has this implemented. But again, it's a mobile game.
Yeah, but then
almost
it's just,
every mobile game has
just test
ads,
runs
you know
and
what
stuff
I mean?
like that.
So that's commonplace in mobile gaming. But if Activision's on board, it's coming to.
As far as EA, it doesn't affect too many games that I like to play. Just because honestly, I used to be big like on the sports games, like on FIFA, football.
Yeah, I used to enjoy. I'm not a sports guy at all, but I used to enjoy the UFC games, the boxing games, and the football games.
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna just because I probably at some point or another gonna be playing UFC. I guess I will see how it affects gameplay there. Like you said, mainly it's gonna be during load up screens. But like I said, EA I'm not too worried about because I'm not big on EA games as I used to be.
Neither.
Right?
Yeah.
Where I am worried, and it's because it is my main focus now. It's like I'm like a specialist, if you will, with Call of Duty. With Call of Duty, that's one of the biggest things that
Yeah.
it's gonna affect me as far as Activision.
That's gonna
Blizzard
piss me the fuck off, dude. But I was getting to it. Yeah, dude. If they implement this into like World of Warcraft, I don't even see how that would work. I guess the only way that would work for WoW would be during, again, loading screens. Like if you're going into a dungeon and before you go into the instance, it loads a fucking like, do you suffer from mesothelioma? I don't even know how to fucking say it. I tried looking up how to pronounce it earlier.
That's what you're
I
looking
still
up?
don't fucking know how to pronounce that thing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be pissed, dude. No, I don't suffer from shit other than wanting to play this fucking game that I paid for. You know what I mean? Like, dude, if they like implement that into Overwatch or something, like after the game, you know, you're doing whatever, and then it loads after. I guess that's the same example as any like shooter, any FPS, Call of Duty. We explained that. I don't even have a joke for that one. It's just ridiculous, dude. But if Blizzard implements this, I'm gonna be fucking pissed, man. And then I could see. I hate that. I'm so sorry. I hate that we shit on them a lot, like we do, because I love them so much, and they're a beloved company that have been around. They're pioneers. They've been around forever. And but Nintendo, I could see Nintendo jumping on this.
Yeah,
I don't know.
easy.
I could see Nintendo going both ways. To be honest with you, I could see them going no because they have their own thing going on. They separate from all the companies.
They've never really been ones to kind of stick to like the trends or the top. If it doesn't affect them directly,
they don't
really
follow the
out.
trends. They do their own thing.
Yeah.
So I could see it going one of two ways. One, I could see them doing their own thing and being like, nah, whatever, we're not going to do that. You know what I mean?
That, yeah.
Or if they do it, what's going on?
What?
She just keeps walking back and forth.
Just getting her exercise.
She's getting her exercise. You want to come watch it? Come watch us live.
Yeah. We should do that one day.
If they do, we should do something like that, dude. I see some podcasts they do that. Well, I guess we do that when we have like Roger sit in or my brother sat in before. You know, I guess.
No, not so much the guest part. Like I'm talking about like a live thing.
Oh, like stream it live, and then put the episode out like later as well. But yeah, that's not a bad idea. I could see Nintendo doing like
big for no reason.
their own thing, and if they either not doing it or if they do it, then they would be like running their own ads.
You know where it's gonna
or like
suck?
Third-party ads that work for them.
You know where it's gonna suck, and I could see what game it big time it would affect would be Mario Kart. Like when you're waiting for the next round to
if
start.
you're running ad, that's so lame, dude. Yeah,
you know, all that.
Or, excuse me, I could see Nintendo doing it because I mean it's not a newsflash anymore, but newsflash, they're greedy.
Oh yeah,
they're pretty greedy.
Oh yeah.
So I could see Nintendo
that
doing
whole
it
summer
as well.
sales bullshit that they did.
Yeah.
Was like
so I see
$1
both
off.
sides of like Nintendo possibly not, and then possibly doing it. But $60 for a game, dude, and then now you want to run ads, and then exactly a future to be what is the word I'm looking for? How do you say that? Soon to be $70 for a game. So I'm gonna pay $70 for a game, or 80, 90, 100, all the way up to 120 to 150 maybe, and then you're gonna fucking run ads in it, dude. Just let me play my game.
Here's the thought, right? You said they're gonna have possibly have the option of being able to watch the ads or not watch the ads, correct?
Yeah, it's supposed to be an option, which doesn't make me any happier.
Which here's a fucking option. If you want to justify me spending that extra $10 now that you guys are tacking on, right? Let that be the non-ad version. If I want to watch the ads and I don't want to spend as much, okay. $60, cool. Base model price right there, and then I have to put up with dealing with ads.
Yeah.
You spend that extra 10, shut it down.
Yeah.
Stay doing a premium.
Or if you're gonna, because it seems like it may be inevitable.
I'm shamelessly gonna do an ad right now. I started my Only Toes account, right? Check this out. I don't paint my toenails or anything crazy like that. I shaved a little hair that's on the knuckle of the toes, so clean shaven, just like a bird. Just
I got it. You got it from Manscaped.
On sale right now.
Manscaped.
No, yeah. Shout out to Manscaped.
He got the thing from Manscaped.
Yeah, the lawnmower 3.0.
I'm just gonna keep saying the name. So because you know when you say things and then like, it just appears and stuff. I'm hoping that if we just keep saying it on YouTube, they'll just gravitate towards it and they'll be like, you know what? We're definitely gonna sponsor these guys.
$8.99. So yeah,
$60, dude.
I had to run an ad during the podcast to see how it would affect podcasts.
Yeah, exactly.
Just saying.
$60 for the game, and then you want to run fucking ads, dude. $70 for a game, and you want to run fucking ads, man. Yeah. It's like what he said. If it's inevitable, and this is going to happen, which I could see this happening because of the world that we fucking live in. Maybe have also, which is not going to happen, but if it is inevitable, maybe instead of just having these ads be like optional, but you still have to like see them pop up and then you could skip it. Yeah. Have a thing in every game in the options where you could just fucking turn it off.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it at all. I opt out of it completely. I don't want to do it. You know?
Chaz does not agree.
I don't agree with that. I think this is like I'm trying to like find like a funny way or something to joke about with it. I mean, we've had a couple things here and there, but it's not. It's really stupid, honestly. This is like one of the dumbest things that I've ever heard. Like I wish I had more like comedic approach to it, but I think this is really lame, dude. Like what you said, like I play these games, I buy these games, I come home to unwind, you know what I mean? To zone out, to have a good time, whether it's alone, whether it's with friends or whatever. I see ads on everything, you know what I mean? Almost everything. I'm so glad that Netflix doesn't have ads, you know? I pay for the extra couple bucks for Hulu to not have ads because I fucking hate that shit.
You know what?
And the ads on Hulu are so fucking long.
Yeah, and I ended up watching or I ended up downloading the whole premium pack bullshit that I got ESPN Plus, I got Hulu and Disney Plus, just because, you know, eventually I want to watch Mandalorian again. I think I'm just going to rerun it, even though I'm, you know, waiting for the next season.
I might do that too, actually.
There's a couple shows that I've been watching on there. I think I saw Mighty Ducks the other day. So
is it on there now? Is it finally on there? Because I've been wanting to watch it.
I think so.
Because I remember a long time ago we were talking about that on the podcast. I get confused
if it was on Netflix or if it was
no, it's on
Disney
D+. It's on D+. And I had put it in my wish list because it wasn't out when we had talked about it. But if it's out now, I want to watch it, dude. I'm going to check that out later.
The point is that I started going kind of back and forth and I downloaded it, but Hulu, I can't bring myself to it.
You know, there's a lot of good shit on Hulu, dude. There's a lot of good shit, but I paid for the fucking ad-free one, a long time ago.
I think I brought it up like on one of the earlier episodes. Like I'm just, you know, I'm not too hip to technology, I guess you want to say, and it alerts you every time.
Yeah.
Not that I was hiding anything, okay? So let's just make that clear. But it was brought to my attention, like,
I think this is retarded, dude. We already see ads everywhere, ad placement everywhere. I get where it's coming from a business aspect,
don't bring it to my games.
From a money aspect, but come on, man. There's already so much crap going on in the games industry. Just don't start putting ads in it, dude. You were talking about the Mandalorian, though. I mean, that's all. I mean, you got anything else to say about this fucking retarded thing, dude? You know,
I don't want it.
Which the ads on Hulu.
Do we need this?
Yeah, we want to know what everybody else thinks. Obviously, that's why we're talking about it. And we're not just talking about it just for us. We're talking about it for everybody. But real quick, I want to say something. The fucking ads on Hulu. Okay, I know I pay for the ad-free one, but Jesus Christ, dude, I could shave this entire beautiful beard and watch a fucking show. And in between, during the ads, by the time that show's over, because of the fucking ads, my beard would be this long again already. It's fucking ridiculous. Tone it the fuck down, Hulu.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were talking about the Mandalorian. That brings us to
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
And that brings us to this week's
cosplay of the week, which I chose because I have all the best, you know, cosplay choices and all that good stuff. I just want to make sure that I'm getting this correct from where I found it for one, and to give credit where credit is due. There's actually a page that I've been following for a long time. It's called the Mandalorian Mercs, and it just features different characters or different Mandalorian styles from different tribes, different time frames, I guess, in Star Wars.
Yeah.
So this one was, like I said, again, it was found via Mandalorian Mercs, and the cosplayer is Inferno _ because I gotta have the underscores. Mando 144. Looks like he's at West Shore Lake Tahoe.
Yeah.
The cosplay
is crazy. Inferno Mando 144. He is Inferno Mandalorian. And I was looking through some of the comments here, and if you guys look on his helmet, he's got Imperial symbols on the armor, but not only does he have Imperial symbols, but on the left side of the helmet, if you're looking at him, you'll see that symbol on the left side is the Inferno Squad symbol from Battlefront 2. Did anybody ever play Battlefront 2? Did you ever play Battlefront 2?
I think briefly. I think I might have briefly played.
Yeah, I played a little bit of it. They're all right. But this, you guys, holy shit. If you're looking at it right now, if you're looking at it right now like we are, if you're not looking at it, now would be a perfect time to head on over to youtube.com/Side Project Podcast. And you can see, if you're just listening, what we're talking about right now. But if you don't want to do that, then head over to Inferno _ Mando 144 and check out his Inferno Mandalorian cosplay. It is amazing. Oh man, all this red honestly, with the black accents.
I've always been a big fan of black and red, but just
me too,
like
dude.
the details in that helmet alone, dude.
Yeah, man. I like how there's a lot of red going on, but I like that the helmet is basically inverted. The helmet is more black with red accents, while the rest of it is a little bit more red with black accents. I think that's really cool, dude.
Even just like the reflector, right?
Yeah.
It's
yes,
that
dude.
bright red.
Yeah, the way that I want to say like eyes, but they're not really eyes. But you know what I'm saying?
Visor, right?
I guess kind of like the helmet, the eye, the piece where you look out the visor area. Like you guys know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like just the way that you look at it. I mean, it's awesome, dude. The reflection of like the redness, and it's really good, dude. I like the chest piece, the way it looks. He's holding a gun, and if you guys go, like I said, to Inferno_Mando144 on Instagram, you'll see he's got. I was looking through it. Other amazing shots, like angles and everything.
Oh yeah,
of him in the water holding the gun, shooting. You know.
That I really like, the one holding up his little battle rifle.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about right there. Yeah, that is amazing, dude. And then you can see also on the arm piece, like where the bracers would be in a sense. You could see he's got like the stuff to do things, to throw things, to boom, boom, boom. I'm assuming it's like also maybe some Mandos have the one where it like the Batman thing where it launches and you can
the little
grab and it
grabber
pulls
thing.
you up. Yeah, I can't remember all the names. Excuse me. This would be a great one to have Roger here because he knows all the terminology. But I mean, this is absolutely phenomenal. You know, we always come across these cosplays that are just absolutely amazing, absolutely phenomenal, and this is one that deserves a lot more recognition than this guy has. That's not to say anything bad or down anything, but goddamn, dude, the effort that you put in, this deserves to be up there. Top notch, top tier, amazing.
I like also like the battle worn stuff too.
Yes,
you can see it's not like just bright,
dude.
shiny.
I love
black
when
and
you
red.
do. I love when cosplayers do that. Yeah, that battle worn stuff, because that's what it would be like if it was in quote unquote real life. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be
unless you're some
shiny, brand new.
Unless you're some general just sitting in some
not
spaceship
doing anything
somewhere up here above.
But this is absolutely phenomenal. This is great, dude. And I was looking through the hashtags of this as well, and it seems to be a lot of cosplayers I wasn't even aware of that do this type of Inferno Mandalorian and stuff like that. So shout out to all of you guys. I didn't even know that this was like as big of a thing as it is, and this is definitely a top-notch one, top tier.
You should definitely follow Mandalorian Mercs. Like I said,
I'll give them a follow.
They show a wide variety and different styles of Mando, which I really liked. Everything for female Mandos to, because like, as you know, they're not just Mandos aren't just males.
Yeah,
but like
really,
I said, they show a wide variety of them. I love them. They don't always have like a tag, so I don't know if it's because that said person doesn't have like an Instagram, whatever. And this one happened to have one, and I'm really glad you did, because we're able to give this guy the credit he deserves, the shine. And like I said from the beginning, this is what we've always appreciated, when you guys put so much effort into it, and it shows.
Even the location,
the background shot.
That's what I'm saying. The location that you chose to shoot this, perfect. You know what I mean? Perfect, dude.
Definitely.
Let us know, Inferno Mando, if you did all of this yourself, the cosplay, the actual work. Let us know if you did it yourself or if somebody else did it, because we'd love to give them a follow and shout them out as well the best that we can. So hit it down in the comments on YouTube if you're watching, or hit it down in the comments if this becomes a promo clip and you see this portion. You guys, go give Inferno_Mando144 a follow, and then also Mandalorian Mercs. Is what you said?
Mercs,
Mandalorian Mercs on Instagram as well. Inferno Mando, your Mandalorian cosplay is amazing.
Get him before he burns you, man. That's what he does.
Pew pew! Oh my
no.
god!
The pistols are mine. Pistols are mine.
That's how my pistols would sound, like an overblown asshole.
What?
Leaving out a fire.
You remember? You remember Kevin Hart when he did his I think he was making fun of Drake, because Drake was doing something about like having guns or something, right?
Yeah.
And he's like,
pew pew pew. Yeah.
Like, okay, good guy.
We're talking about like consoles before the cosplay and everything, and this and that, and all the ads and the stuff that they're doing. I'm sure everybody saw. I know we posted a little thing. I did a little story thing about it, so we won't drag it on too long. But the Xbox Series X confirmed launch date is November, but it's as everybody also saw.
Did we get an exact date?
No, just November 2020 as of right now.
Okay.
No longer launching with Halo Infinite, which I'm sure everybody knows by now, being that this won't come out, for another, by the time we're shooting it over the weekend. So it'll be like a week-ish old, the news. So no longer launching with Halo Infinite, which is kind of lame. But also, I mean, we all complained about the way that Halo Infinite looked. They made the excuse, or if it's not an excuse, that they were running that at the game showcase not off a Series X, which doesn't make any sense, because it was a Series X showcase.
You brought that up, because I want to see something that somebody posted on our comments.
So it sucks that it's not going to be launching with Halo Infinite, but it's also better for Halo Infinite because hopefully you guys, the developers, I believe Bungie's doing this one again, and Microsoft, hopefully you guys will hone in and make Halo
focus.
Infinite what it should be. Instead of just looking like a Master Chief collection, you know?
Which, again, I really hope this doesn't turn into like a GTA and we're just keep getting enhanced versions of the latest one just so they don't have to put it out.
No, it won't. It's going to come 2021.
I hope it doesn't. Well,
it won't.
They also said it was going to launch with the Xbox Series X.
Yeah, but this gives them more time
to actually develop and do their job, right?
Yeah, and then so hopefully that happens. But like I said, we won't spend too much time on that. Just a little update with that going on. But the rumors are suggesting since it's coming quick. What are we in? We're in August. You know what I mean? So launching in November, and we still don't have price points for any of these consoles, any of the next gen consoles. But we do have rumors, and rumors suggest that the Series X might be costing $399. $399, man.
Which and the S version
come
would
on,
be...
man. Yep, and then the Series S is reportedly going to be a whopping low price of $199.
Funny that if GameStop storefronts were still like open a thing where you could go in and turn in stuff. I know some of them still are. You could turn in like your old Xbox. You could turn in some retro games.
I wonder how that's
you
gonna
still
go
will probably have $5. So you would still need like 185.
Yeah, exactly. You could turn all that shit in and you get maybe like $3 to $5. So I mean, crazy deals, you guys. Yeah. I think this is kind of on par. If this is true, this is going to undercut. If they do, you never know. Sony may look at this and also undercut even more or match the price or be somewhere around it. But this is more so on par with, like, even though it's a next-gen console,
if you're not launching with anything that's gonna wow me, your main focal point was Halo. If we get no Halo, if we get no big, maybe there's gonna be like a huge reveal of a AAA game that we had no idea that was in development.
If it's coming, it better come last minute because we're in August.
Yeah, so then there's nothing again to excite me to wanna buy that
not
console.
Really. Not really.
So I think
it's not too much.
I think I also DM'd you about this, and I was talking to you about it where I was just like, well, this just gives me another reason to continue to build my PC or try to build my PC because where I could spend $300 on a console, maybe I'll wait later on. And like you said, it's always the first ones that have an issue with like bugs,
hardware issues.
So maybe by the time that the second one releases, because there's always gonna be like an upgraded version, right? Yeah. Maybe they'll have big enough games that'll wow me enough to wanna purchase
exclusives is what it really boils down to because the majority of games that are coming out on these consoles, the next gen consoles, at least within the first year, you can also get those on PC.
And that was my biggest thing. Even if they surprised us with like a game that we didn't expect or maybe like a game we didn't know that we needed type of thing, something different. Again, your biggest selling point was Halo and now you just delayed it another year.
Exactly. So I mean there's pros and cons to it. Pros being that you'll work on Halo Infinite and hopefully make it top notch, but then the cons to that is now you're launching with what? You know what I mean? Yeah. Which not only, I'll just get to it now.
Not only that too though, you also got to think about the fact that are people going to lose interest in Halo now that we've been waiting so long and then it's delayed yet another year?
Some might, but overall I don't think so.
You think like the true enthusiasts are going to be like, "Oh, I'm still getting
like,
it."
Like even though I feel the way that I feel, I'm still gonna play it. You know what I mean?
No, I'm gonna play it. I'm just not gonna rush to go get it because you already
if it's coming in 2021. See, the con to this is that you just delay. Since you delayed Halo, you also just cut your consumer base, people that are gonna buy the Series X, in half because there's really no reason to buy it within the first year. Especially because from what I'm reading here, they say that more than 50 new games are planned for this year across generations. Keyword, across generations. And optimized for Xbox Series X, including Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Dirt 5, Gears Tactics, which, come on, Gears Tactics, really? Yakuza, however you want to say it, Like a Dragon, and Watch Dogs Legion, which Assassin's Creed will be on all consoles and
consoles.
PC.
So that's not an exclusive.
Gears Tactics is already out on stuff, so it's just coming enhanced to Series X, not a big deal. And then Watch Dogs Legion as well, going to be on everything. New games developed for Xbox Series X and launching with the Xbox Games Pass.
I thought that said scrotum.
Including exclusives like The Medium, Scorn, which I actually am interested in seeing more.
Wait.
You guys aren't going to believe this one, you guys. You guys aren't going to believe this one. You ready?
You didn't know you
This
needed.
is the one that everybody's going to go out and get the Series X for. They're going to stand in lines that don't even exist because you can't go anywhere and you can't do anything. Tetris Effect is going to be launching on the Series X as well. More than 40 popular games newly optimized to take full advantage of the Xbox Series X, such as Destiny 2, Forza Horizon 4,
already played it.
Gears 5, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, that's actually a good one. Madden NFL 21, which I heard bad things about.
Yeah,
I heard bad things about all sports games lately, that they're all the same and they're boring. So does anything sound like gotta run out and get a Series X to you? No. You know what I mean? It doesn't.
It really isn't. Because I'd rather... And then that's the thing, too. That none of the big games that I would want to play are going to be out. So then... Or there's no exclusives, right? So there's nothing that's going to drive me
Not for the first
nuts,
year.
Right?
Yeah.
Again, $60-$70 on games I'm not interested in.
Yeah.
They're going to have ads.
They're going to have fucking ads.
You're already fucking delaying the main game that I wanted to play in the first place. I'm sorry, dude.
You're not looking very well.
That's all money that's going to drive me again.
Yep.
Like it did from PlayStation to Xbox and now from Xbox to PC.
Yep.
I'll keep my Xbox that I have now. I'll play COD on it still and maybe update and enhance some games, whatever you want to call it. But I don't see myself buying it right away.
Yep. Analysts predict that the PlayStation 5 will outsell Xbox Series X by a 2-to-1 margin. So I got this from BitRage64 on Instagram. Shout out to you for... well, I guess for posting it and enabling me to see it. So I'm going to quote BitRage. I'll throw it up on the screen so you can see it. A report from DFC Intelligence shows that the PS5 will outsell Xbox Series X. A note from the report said Microsoft is trying its best with the Xbox Series X, but the past few months have revealed that they are just too far behind Sony. Consumer brand preference is strongly towards PlayStation. As a piece of hardware, there is nothing Xbox Series X is doing to change the perception. And I agree. I agree with both, though. Here's the thing where I disagree is that I don't think PlayStation is really doing much either. The only thing that they are doing is that they have shown more games, a couple more exclusives, but still, from both consoles, nothing that makes me want to run out right away and grab it. The only thing that makes me consider going, well, maybe I'll get it, but I still worry about getting that first generation of it, is the price tag. If those rumors are true, $399 for the Series X, I won't be getting the Series S because I want to have like everything. I want the disc drive. I want the top-notch stuff because the Series S is rumored to be lower in capabilities. Not interested in that.
Power is going to be different.
So $399, which also those price points are kind of like Nintendo's price points, I believe. I don't know. I think it may have dropped. I believe the Switch is now $299, but it could be $399 still. I think it's $299, but the Switch Lite is like $199 or something. So those are kind of competing with Nintendo's prices. Yeah. Right? Instead of competing with Sony's prices.
Based off of the information that I have, just the exclusives that whether they're worthy or not, they're showing me a lot more information. They're showing me a lot more games that could be interesting to play and maybe grab my attention. So I would go to PlayStation. I would say, okay, Xbox, you're not showing me much other than a cheap price tag, but I'm going to have to play games that I'm not interested in or enhanced versions of games I already have. So, you know what I'm saying?
I eventually am planning to get both consoles. But I will say that the first year of both of these consoles are going to be extremely lackluster. I don't know when I'll get it. I'll have to see when the time comes. I will say the price tag is luring, but there's still no like games for that console that I can't play on a previous console and still have it look,
that's
fine,
like when they're upgrading from like 4K to
PC.
That's like when they upgrade from 4K to 8K, but you have nothing.
I don't even have an 8K TV, so it does not matter.
It doesn't matter.
You guys let us know. Let us know everything that we talked about today. What do you think? Ads in video games? Fuck no. I'll answer it for you. The amazing Mando cosplay was
I want your opinion, but I'm just going to answer it for you.
And all of this stuff. I mean, all the stuff that we just talked about rounding this episode out. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm disappointed in this next gen stuff. Doesn't seem like very. It's called next gen for a reason, and it doesn't seem very next gen
friendly, right?
To me. Yes. Thank you guys for watching, for liking, for commenting, for sharing, for all of those things that you do. Head on over to youtube.com/Side Project Podcast, and when you do that, make sure you go down, you hit that big red button that says subscribe. If you're sexy,
get those
and
sexy
you
points.
are, and when you hit it, it goes, Daddy, and it gives you 100 project points to you and everybody. You can put them in your pocket, you can throw them in the bank, you can eat them like chips because they're edible. Thank you guys for the listeners, for those that do listen on Apple, on Spotify, on Google, and all those things that you do when you rate and review. Please, you guys, give us a thumbs up, do those rates, do those reviews, hit the subscribe, like it, share it, hit the bell, bing, because when you do that, it notifies you when we upload a new episode.
And you definitely don't want to miss that.
Yes.
You never know when Chaz is going to start smacking his ass in front of camera.
Oh, Juice. Let them know where they can find you, man.
Is it Lord? Oh, no, that's Xbox. My bad. Spaced out. Captain_Juicebox. The man, the myth, the legend.
And youth. And if you're looking for me, you can find me at IG Hates Chazzy on Instagram. If you're looking for us.
The Untold Stories.
As a whole, you can find us at Side Project Podcast on Instagram. And we thank you guys like we always do. We really do, from the bottom of our hearts. Cock 'em, load 'em, hit 'em with the pistols, man.